Hey guys, Zach here. Welcome back to Salem. And in this episode, I'm going to show you the basics of combat. Now, the developers have said that they're planning to change the combat system in the future, in the near future they said, but they still haven't changed it. So I thought, why not make a first combat video to show you basically how things work. And I'm going to show you how to kill crickets, because that's kind of the first thing you want to kill. So first up, I have all the combat options put down here in this hotbar. This comes with the Ender client, but if you don't have it, you can find them under this combat panel here. And if you click combat, you can see all the things you can do in terms of fighting things. Now, in the beginning, you'll just have guard and punch. Now, these are two very important things, and there's not really a proper explanation for these things. Now, as you can see here, I have three moves. I have punch, stomp, and uppercut. Now, punch is the one you start with, and first off, when you want to fight something, you have to equip a move. Basically, the move that you'll do when you attack something. So when you click on punch, you can see it adds an icon here. So that means whenever I attack something now, it's gonna do this move, right? And also, there's this button here, attack mode, which is also Control A. When you click this, it will change your mouse cursor to a sword, and then you can click on something to attack it. But if you just attack something like this, you'll be quite vulnerable. What you can see under combat here, guard, this will put you in guard stance, and as you can see when I click it, I'm now in this guard stance. And when you're in this stance, it does drain your yellow bile, so I'm going to stop it for now. You can just click guard again and it'll stop. As you can see, I've hotkeyed it to 1. And in guard stance, you'll take a lot less damage. So before getting into combat, it's important to get into guard stance and then start to attack things. So I'm going to go over to that cricket there and show you how to punch it to death. Alright, hello Mr. Cricket. Now you can see I want to go into guard stance, Control A, and click it. And then I'll hit it. And then you just want to keep on hitting it until it dies. So for me, it is 3 hits. And the damage you do does depend on your yellow bile. The more yellow bile you have, the more damage you do. So the longer you fight, well, each time you punch something, it drains your yellow bile. It gets lower and lower, and the lower it gets, the less damage you do. So if I were to attack another cricket now, it would take more than 3 hits to kill it. But now that I've killed this one, I can pick up its body, and there you go. You get a dead warbite cricket, which is useful for, you can study it for quite a few things. You can see all those things there. And also, a good way to make money early on in the game is to craft the inspirational, now under collections and potpourri, cricket team. The cricket team requires 11 dead crickets, which is quite a lot, but it sells for quite a bit in the stores and it makes you quite a bit of money. And now you can't sell Indian arrowheads anymore, so I don't know what to do with these, and it's a bit hard to make money early on. So now that I've drained all of this, before getting into combat again, I do want to replenish it. So as you can see, I have 2 berries and some autumn grass, and that will allow me to craft berries on a straw. Berries on a straw is kind of a very universal, very useful thing to have. You should actually carry around some of these at all times in case someone starts chasing you down to try and kill you. But you can see it replenishes quite a bit, 4.7 on this one for all of them. So I'm going to eat this, and then I'm going to show you more combat moves. Alright, I found a group of crickets here, and I'm going to show you the next move here, which under combat, I'm gonna do Stomp. So you can see I equipped Stomp here. Now Stomp is an ability that you get with something called back alley pugilism. I think that's how you pronounce it. Anyway, Stomp is a useful move because it's an area of effect stun. So these crickets are kind of far away and I can't wait for them to get near each other. But what I can do is, I'm gonna go into combat mode here. So I'm gonna press 1, and then when oh, hold on. They're running away. Okay, come on here. Come on, cricket, stop moving. Okay, I'm gonna press 1 just to be safe, and then Control A, and then I'm gonna click it, and you can see I stomp it, and then it stuns, so it can't attack back. And then I stomp it again, and it dies. So it's a much more powerful attack, and if there were multiple crickets around me, I would kill all of them. The most I've ever killed in one go is 3 at a time, but I've managed to kill this one, so I'm gonna take its body and add it to my collection, which eventually I'll make another cricket team to make some more money. Alright, those are the basics of combat. I hope this helps you kill some more of those nasty little crickets, because I see a lot of people dying to them, and you really shouldn't be. They're not too hard to kill, but it would be a good idea to level up your blood and maybe your yellow bile as well, so you don't die too easily. Alright, that's all for this episode. I'll see you in the next video.